Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're doing well. Let me know in the comments box. We're still going through a pandemic, and I did a video a few weeks ago just talking about my personal reflection on how I see it. So I do think it's an opportunity missed if we don't reflect on it and just maybe talk about how it's affected us personally, because everyone is affected in a different way, you know, whether it's job, whether it's family, living conditions, finances. So much stuff has affected each and every one of us, and it's good for future generations to maybe hear some of those stories, whether it's family or whether it's just people or whether it's just for yourself. When you get older, you can look back and say this is what happened at this moment in time. So the last time I did one of these videos on the 16th of May, and a few of you asked me if I could continue doing these kind of videos, so yeah, why not? Yeah, a lot has changed. In the UK, the death toll does seem to be going down. But I watched the news yesterday and it said that in South America they're starting to get more and more cases. So honestly, this virus is ravaging the world. And to top that, we've got another virus that is, well, I wouldn't say spreading, but is now emerged to be very deadly, and it's racism. It's been deadly for a long time. But I was thinking about it today, and it's very ironic because this is just my analogy, the way I see things. There are some similarities between the coronavirus and between races, because you can't always see a racist. They're among us, but you can't always see them. And they will attack and attack and attack. And things happen, you know, people raise awareness, but then it dies down again, but they keep attacking. And a lot of people will say, why is it now? Why is it now that the world's responding? Why didn't the world respond before? And just like the virus, it was attacking us, and it only became public awareness when it started attacking a certain amount of people. And unfortunately, that's what's happening with racism. With the death of George Floyd, it's like it's triggered the reaction. We've had lots of moments with Sandra Bland, with Mark Duggan, with Ahmaud Arbery, so many people. The list is, honestly, there's so many people. And it's been happening and happening and happening for decades now, since slavery began, and it's got to the point where people are fed up. People were fed up before, but there always takes one extra action for something to gain its full momentum. That's how life is. And I don't know, it's a really, really hard thing to talk about. But it has to be addressed. So people are coming together to start protesting all around the world. And I must admit, I haven't actually watched the news today, so what I will do is I'll turn this off for a second, have a look at the news, let you know what's going on, and then just close it round with my thoughts. So see you shortly. So you guys can see from the previous clip, that's what I'm seeing on the news, the protests predominantly that happen in London. And I fully stand with the protesters. I'm absolutely against racism. I've never stood for that. Well, why would I? It's one of those questions that you think, that's such a stupid question, but why would I? Well, unfortunately, there are people out there that do. And this is what's led to what's happening now. A lot of people might say to me, why aren't you out there protesting? If you feel so strongly, you should be out there. You should be getting heard. But where the situation, my personal situation, I can reflect with you better is I'm actually fortunate enough to be off work. I was meant to be on holiday, not on holiday, I was meant to be going away for my granddad's funeral, and my flight got cancelled, so I decided to take some time off work and self-reflect in memory of my granddad and make sure I do him proud and stuff. And I've had time to focus on my music. I've had time to develop a bit and understand a bit. And what actually happened was I was live streaming and, you know, just a bit bored at home and thought, let me just see what everyone's up to. And I asked the guys who follow me, who I call my friends, because they are my friends. Even though people may want to say fans, I see them as friends, 100%. They were like, let's make a beat. So I was like, cool, let's make a beat then. So I played in the drums, I played in some sounds and stuff, and I was like, what would you guys like to hear? What kind of sounds do you want? And I had calls for a shaker from T, and I had calls for cello and steel pan, violins from Calypso, and I was like, yeah, let me just play them in. So I played it in, and we actually made quite a decent beat, and I thought, humming the melody. And then roughly around then is when the protests started happening, and it just felt fitting to write a song about racism to a beat that I made with my Facebook friends. So I started writing it. When I started writing the first verse, I went online, I did a live stream, just singing the ideas I had. Everyone seemed to like it, so then I went away, finished it, wrote it from start to finish. And then yesterday, I stayed up till about 5 o'clock in the morning just adding some lyrics to a lyric video, because I've got free trial with an app and I'm not financially in a position to pay for the full version. So I want to see what I can get out of the free trial, and then when I'm ready to purchase that, maybe look at purchasing it in future. So I've done that, and it's the video that actually probably takes the longest. You've got to write all the text in, move it around and edit that way. And now I'm going to record the vocals. So hopefully if I can get the vocals laid down, give it a rough mix, I'll then perform it live on my live stream, which I do every Sunday on Facebook. And then hopefully after live stream, spend a bit of time putting the music to the visual, and then we should have a lyric video for an anti-racist song which I wrote called Together We Bleed, which wouldn't have been possible without you guys. Those of you who supported me, those of you guys who contribute day in, day out, it wouldn't be possible without you. And the idea is, let the lyric video go out there, let a few people hear the song, and let you guys see how you like it, and then hopefully to evolve the video into more of a visual video where all of you will be welcome to send in your pictures with an anti-racist message, a bit like I did with my video for freedom, and then I'll put our images together, and then we'll have the song Together We Bleed, together, and it will just show a togetherness. The great thing is you guys are from all around the world, so we can literally show a form of protest by social distancing and by being together. And all standing for the same message. So I'm hoping this video and this song will catch on, and I'm also hoping to maybe find a charity that I can link it to, so anyone that wants to make a donation, we can put that money towards a charity. So that's how I plan to support the movement, and then obviously further steps need to be taken in future. I'll do that, but I will encourage you guys to stay strong, keep believing. Got to fight for what we believe in. You may not like someone, but if you don't like them, make sure it's because of a personality trait, not because of the way they look or the way they talk. You know, we're all equal. There's no need for this. You know, black lives do matter. And the sooner we recognise that, the sooner the world will be a more peaceful place. Racism is a virus in itself. We need to eradicate the virus, and we can do that by working together. So guys, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please feel free to like, share and subscribe, and feel free to check out the track when it comes out. I do think it's quite catchy, and I think the words are quite simple but hopefully quite powerful, and hopefully with music in a peaceful manner we can spread that message, and I'll be working hard on doing that, because luckily enough I still got time off work, so we'll see how we go. Much love. Take care of yourselves and stay safe.